Welcome to Caribou Weather Dude YouTube channel. I'm Joey Olney up here in Wells, British Columbia, 3,153 feet above sea level. For a couple days, I've been telling you about some of the bad weather that is coming to places like Ontario, all the way down to Texas. That's right, we got ice storms coming on through. Right now, there's actually a lot of lightning flashing off in Ontario. I did say a couple days ago I would expect to see maybe some thunderstorms reach up there. And then, then the people started saying in the weather world, yeah, okay, that's probably going to happen on Wednesday night. It's happening already, which gives me a little bit of a clue as to what we're looking at down south. Listen to that clacking. That clacking you're hearing in the background is lightning going off. It's insane. What is going on out there? Whoa, everybody. It's quick and dirty videos right now because I'm trying to, when I say show days, I mean this is the show right now. We don't have any tornado warnings in effect that I last saw a few minutes ago when I was looking at things, so that's good at least for now, but you can see, man, wow, that storm in Arkansas is just freaking out, dude. Look at that. Go. Bam. Bam. That is nuts. Look at that lightning activity. That is unbelievable, friends. That is unbelievable. So that's going right now through Arkansas. Of course, reaching over on the Oklahoma side, and the line extends on down to Texas. And then up at Missouri on the north end. Looks like we have a data issue because suddenly the lightning's not flashing, so Windy will get back to us. But look, we do have some thunderstorms in southern Ontario even right now. What's going on there? Coming right across through Lansing, through Kalamazoo, through some of these areas where a lot of our Dutch people live, into Sarnia, bam, bam, up there, north of London, up by Exeter, north of Woodstock, out towards Kitchener, seeing some lightning flashes in there, and some heavy precip to the north coming over Lake Huron, past Goderich. I was in Goderich many times, good time there, and over on the Buffalo side, heavy precip, lots of lightning there. So more lightning in the north end of this than we really expected, I think, already, at least more than I did, I think. I mean, I was expecting to see some storms up there. That was my belief system. You can see the direction they're going here. Boom, kind of more of a east-northeast, flashing off. Pittsburgh seeing lots of lightning right now. And, of course, these guys over in Arkansas, we'll check back in on this in a minute and see where it's heading. But that is unbelievable. That is absolutely nuts. Okay, boom. Let's go to weather in Canada. As you know, we still have over there on the Alberta side, snowfall warning is still in effect for you guys, so congratulations, but it won't last too long. So Thursday afternoon could be when that ends for some of you. Okay, yeah, a little longer than we thought. Calgary only seeing 5 centimeters, though, so nothing too big, nothing big deal, nothing to worry about there. I guess seem to have a freezing with the computer. Come on, what's going on? Why are things freezing? Hello? I'm trying to do stuff here. Hello, Weather GC. Okay, well, something's going on. We'll come back to that. Storm Prediction Center. They seem to be working better. Come on. Why? What the heck here? Environment Canada, just frozen. I'm trying to make a video here. Jesus. That is so frustrating. You're trying to make a video, everything's freezing up. Wow, I'm trying to do a freaking dirty video. Okay, we'll load this back up and we'll come to it. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, so here's the convective outlook right now in the United States. But as you can see, we have a rising of the danger rating still for Thursday now. So I was saying, I don't think this is going to end right away. Now we're starting to see that reflect in the convective outlooks. So high risk for today. High risk. That's 5 out of 5 on the scale, okay? So we're still a few hours out from when we expect the big ones to really be firing, but we do expect them. Tornado, thunderstorm outlooks today, not looking good. Let's see. Here's the thunderstorm outlook, and that's where the high-risk area is. In that area that's red, as you're seeing, 70% chance there that there will be thunderstorm development in your region. That's probably within 25 miles of any given point. So 5 out of 5 on the high risk. Really, really bad for everyone down south there. We'll come to this after. Are we loaded up finally here, Environment Canada? You're like, what is sometimes I find Canadian weather reporting services frustrating. Okay? Like, I mean, come on, somebody. What government is going to put money into into our Environment Canada. Well, that's who I vote for, and it's certainly not going to be the Conservative Party. They could care less. They don't believe in climate change, and of course, they don't want any government they don't want any government agency that supports or believes or studies or research climate change to even exist, right? So they call that woke stuff. They're at war with people like me because I'm woke. That's what they call people with science minds, people who are extrapolating from data and information what is going on out there. So 25 centimeters expected at the most up on that. I'm going to stick my head in here. Why not? Because it's been a while since you see me, right? Here he is. Wonderful Joey Only. It's been a while since you've seen the guy. Here we go. That way I can do the reading, and you don't have to do the reading. You'll be looking at my face instead doing the reading. 50-kilometer-hour winds up there as well, so that could show some blowing snow and things like that down by Thunder Bay. We looked at some of this already, but could see 30 centimeters in the high country there. 70-kilometer gust going to make things blowing around. Winter storm warning in effect for you. Freezing rain warning only up to 3 mils now looking. I think the thunderstorms coming through is a good thing actually down south. It may reduce some of the freezing rain, I would hope. Means it may be a little warmer than we thought. We didn't look at this rainfall warning yesterday. I could see 50 millimeters. Now, this is the thunderstorm activity that we're talking about that was expected tonight instead of today. With thunderstorms expected, rainfall may exceed 50 mils, particularly over southwestern Ontario. It will go west to east overnight, early Thursday morning. Of course, it goes west to east. I mean, that's the direction weather goes. Freezing rain warnings there for southern Ontario, 2 to 5 millimeters. So it's not as bad as it was, okay? Certainly last weekend was really bad, but I still think that heavy rain, heavy winds, heavy precip. Still see, some car accidents if any of that ice kind of makes things slippery, but also it could maybe damage trees further that were already damaged. That's going to move its way into Quebec by Thursday morning. And again, freezing rain warnings until you get further north up on the north side of St. Lawrence River, where they could see 20 centimeters for Baie-Comeau, Sept-Îles, and Manicouagan. And the Gaspésie, 10 to 15 centimeters possible there overnight Thursday. Could see 2 millimeters of rain as well. Now we've got a special weather statement going for south end of Newfoundland, 60 to 88 kilometers Thursday night through Friday as the system approaches you. BC, basically we got the good end of the stick here. And as we know, there's a wind warning and there's a blizzard warning up in the north part. We got the good end of the stick here. Conditions are improving. A little bit of sunshine today. That's nice to see. We could use that here. Okay, let's get back onto the American side here and look what we're talking about for Storm Prediction Center. Yeah, nice and warm here by comparison to other days. 2.5 above zero. Better than it was yesterday here in Wells, I guess is what I'm saying. And it's going to get nicer. I'm going to have weekend weather outlooks for BC for you very soon with all the numbers. But today the story is this. And when these storms fire up later this afternoon, my face is on the wrong side. When these storms fire up later this afternoon, I want to be ready to kind of throw something out here quickly like I am right now for you as well. So high risk of severe thunderstorms this afternoon. People could die, okay? Watch this. If you know people in this part of the country, let them know. Call them. Call your family. Call your old friend. Call your relative. Call your buddy you went to university with now who lives in Missouri for whatever reason. I know it's April 2nd and it's fucking tariff day and we're all mad at them and they're all mad at us and it's all a bunch of bullshit. But here we are looking at severe weather outbreaks or people can get killed. It's really important that we do everything we can to try to spread the word around. And why? Because we believe in that. It's part of our political philosophy of caring about people. Can you imagine that? A political philosophy where you give a fuck? It seems unbelievable to people these days that, that sounds like extremism, Joey. Is it extremism to care about people, or is it just good old-fashioned, I don't know, Christianity or something, socialism? All right. Tornado outbreak is expected this afternoon, early tonight. Lower Mississippi Valley, Mid-South, Lower Ohio Valley could see numerous tornadoes. Multiple EF3 plus tornadoes appear likely. Something's happened here. Significant severe wind gusts, large hail, very large hail will be possible across an area from North Texas to the Great Lakes. For the Ohio and Mississippi valleys, the ejecting mid-level trough A little bit at the mid-level above us. There's this low pressure trough moving through. It's got 110 knots. Above it at the 500 millibar jet streak. The surface cyclone is developing now, okay, northeastward from Iowa to Lake Superior. It is moving sort of to the northeast, and it's got this tail dragging on down towards the Texas, towards the Gulf of Mexico. Severe storms are ongoing in a broken band from west central Illinois right now across Missouri into northwest Arkansas, eastern Oklahoma, which demarcates the effective frontal zone and focus for additional storm development through the afternoon. This gives us a hint of where things are going to go. The warm sector in advance of these storms is characterized by boundary layer dew points in the low mid 60s across Illinois to Missouri and near 70 Fahrenheit from Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas into the Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi. Okay, low-level moisture will continue to spread northward through the day, 50 to 70 knot flow, about 2 kilometers or less above ground level, and surface heating in the cloud break. So when the clouds do break from this first round of storms and that sun gets down, it will boost, it'll mid-level cape into the 2,000 to 3,000 joules per kilogram. So this is big-time tornado weather. The convective available potential energy is exploding this afternoon if the sun gets through, with only weak inhibition convective-wise through the afternoon. So not much to try to stop this convective activity from storms from growing taller. The northern extent of the surface warm sector, northeast Illinois across Indiana, northwest Ohio, southern lower Mississippi will be modulated by going convection. Okay, so the primary jet streak, which is the cyclone, basically will be displaced northwest of the unstable warm sector. It's up there, and it's going to be moving to the northeast. Though flow will remain strong in the warm sector with long hodographs and substantial low-level shear hodograph curvature. So those hodographs we look at sometimes when they look all fucked up, that's what it's talking about. We're looking at some crazy hodograph right now is being seen. If we do a sounding, maybe we could do a sounding before we leave here. Convective models. Mode is expected to be somewhat messy with embedded supercells with an increasingly extensive band of storms. So it could be one long chain of storms and could have a couple supercells within it, but generally you want those supercells to get isolated if you want them to really become tornadic. So that could be something at play today too. How much will these storms line up and how much will we see ones break off kind of alone that can really get spinning. Convective inhibition will be sufficiently weak to support potential for a few supercells ahead of the band in the warm sector. A tornado threat will be maximized for the more discrete storms within or ahead the main band. So these ones that are kind of out there on the own, those are the ones you're really going to have to watch, right? If they're really into that main band, they're tied into that chain, that rope of storms, they're probably not the ones you got to worry about. Well, a few intense EF3 tornadoes will be possible there, okay? Otherwise, evolution into extensive squall line is expected with an accompanying threat for damaging winds. Could see 80 kilometer an hour damaging winds, 2.5-inch hail with the persistent supercells as well. Overnight, the northern portions of the squall line will eventually move east to more unstable warm sector and weaken from Ohio into western Pennsylvania. The southern portion of this convective band is expected to pivot gradually to a more west-southwest, east-northeast orientation, favoring training convection along atop the conglomerate cold pool, okay? So North Texas, Southeast Oklahoma this evening through Thursday morning in the wake of the ejecting Iowa Lake Superior jet streak. Mid-level flow will tend to amplify back with time over Texas. So downstream of the amplifying large-scale trough, I'll try to explain this what this means. This will contribute to weak cyclogenesis across northern Texas in the residual baroclinic zone. So we could see more storms there, okay? Strengthening warm advection region along north of the south. The warm sector will remain capped, though. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see if they actually can blow off. But the environment will favor elevated supercells to the cool side of the boundary. So not too far away. Very large hail in excess of 2 inches is possible still there overnight. All right, so that's our area we're looking at. High danger, really concerning. Where are we looking at? Tornado threat, especially could even see in southern Ontario a tornado threat, but that's not the risk area. Wind, definitely a risk for you. So we're talking about, how much, oh, doing the thing again. Okay, how much tornado threat into southern Ontario? Maybe a little in that very, very far southwest corner. Maybe it's possibly there, but obviously no. It's once you get in the American side, we're really looking at that increased area and that enhanced risk is down in that south flow. But wind events possibly could take trees out and things like that have already been weakened by our disaster last weekend. And of course, the hail risk is pretty big. It's a larger area that's got hail risk. Definitely more people could see large hail and damaging winds than we'll see tornadoes. That's how it often goes, right? Meanwhile, where are we at with our storm this afternoon? It's not this afternoon here, but it is there already. It is actually it is here. Just turned 12 o'clock. Okay, at the time of recording. Firing off. Holy, look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him go. So as we get more details, as we start to expect more tornado reports and warnings and watches get issued, I'll try to come back with you today with more information. But that's basically what I got today. Oh, my face is really in the way there. Sorry. Okay. That's what I got for today. So that should at least, not for the day, but for lunchtime, that should at least give you an idea what we're looking at. Hit like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Oh, and hey, I just got to say one thing here, actually, to everybody. Look at this. This is what it means when you guys help me. I have $83 left in my account right now, okay? So that's what happens when people are becoming channel members and becoming Patreon members and donating and giving super donations. You literally fed me last month and kept me from going into overdraft. I spent most of last month panicking, and somehow at the end of it, also thanks to the festival I played this weekend, make sure you look at my videos I put up about that. I was freaking out thinking I wasn't even going to be able to make child support, so I'm above zero, and the month has started and time to get work and making more videos and trying to keep this channel rolling, and hopefully this month again, somehow I'll keep my head above zero, above water. Fire season's almost here for me. Work is coming. I just got to eke out a little bit longer, friends. Thanks for helping me get there. It's all because of you. This channel exists. Okay, bye now.